Hey everybody, it's Mike V with Snacktaku, and I'm here in the disheveled Snacktaku studio, pardon our dust, we're undergoing renovations, to talk to you about a pillar of the snacking culture. It is small, it is light, it is popcorn. Popcorn is a special sort of corn that's able to pop and puffs up when heated. Its kernels have a hard, moisture-sealed outer hull and starchy innards, so when it heats up, it pops. And basically you have a small kernel of corn that is now a big fluffy white deliciousness. Now, popcorn, in its basic form, is an amazingly light snack. Even a microwave bag that you think, I'm throwing this in the microwave, it's got to be a horrible snack. Most of them, with light butter, no extra coatings and stuff, around 100 calories for a giant bag. It's a light snack. As a light snack, there's an entire industry dedicated to making it not a light snack. One company in that industry is Popworks & Company, a relatively new company that is introducing a series of flavors, gourmet sort of popcorn flavors. They take popcorn and add stuff to it. Introduce 3 different flavors. You can get them on their website: cookies and cream, salted caramel and fudge, and birthday cake. Now, Popworks sent me 3 bags of popcorn. Now you'd think they sent you one of each. Well, not really. They sent me cookies and cream and 2 bags of salted caramel and fudge. Now, some may say, what, there was a mistake in the factory or something? I think they've noticed the trend in my Snacktaku videos that I don't like things that taste like birthday cake. My wife does, I don't. So they didn't include it, but I'm sure it's delicious, or I will be after I've tasted this, since I'm about to open them and taste them for the first time. We're going to go ahead and start with the salted caramel and fudge. We have opened the bag and we are sniffing the salted caramel and fudge popcorn. It smells like salted caramel and fudge popcorn, which is a good sign. Sometimes, it doesn't smell like that. Here we have a kernel. Never looks quite as vibrant as it does on the packaging, but then again, you don't want faded popcorn on your packaging. Let me see if I can get a close-up of this. I'll be getting a new camera soon that's much better at focusing quickly on these things. So this is a piece of salted caramel and fudge. What? The fudge is melting on my fingers as I hold it. You're not meant to hold it like this and hold it up to a camera. I don't think that's how you're supposed to eat them, but it seems to be how I eat everything, so I guess they gotta get used to that. Let's go ahead and have a piece. Nice sweetness, a little bit of the fudge. The fudge fades quickly, leaving behind the caramel, and then you get hit with the salt, which is something you should be used to with popcorn. Salt and popcorn go together like salt and popcorn. One of the things you have to be careful with when making any sort of coated popcorn is if you get too much shell on the outside, it's a pain in the butt. You need the right shell to popcorn ratio. If it's too thick, if it's too thin, might as well not even be there. It's a nice easy bite, quick dissolve. I've had a couple pieces now. I'm not getting any hard bits, and hard bits are the bane of coated popcorn. Hard bits suck. You don't want hard bits. The key is to be able to pick up a handful of these and pop them in your mouth without worry. So far, I'm not worried. Also, if you look inside the bag here, let's see if we can get a shot. All big fluffy pieces. No small pieces, no broken pieces. There might be some down near the bottom, but that's a good sign right there of a good quality coated popcorn product. Now keep in mind that since this is a coated popcorn product, it does have caramel, it does have, oh, that salt's lovely. It has caramel. The salt, it's kind of like a salt bomb that hits you afterwards, and it's really nice. Not tough, but it's like a subtle, hey there's salt, what's up? So it is going to be more calories. A half cup of this is 130 calories, whereas an entire bag of, just plain old microwave popcorn is going to be less than that. So keep that in mind when you're snacking. This entire bag, 7 servings per container, so that's probably 910 calories in this entire bag. So if you're going to eat the entire bag, make sure you set aside the day for it. Well, that was delicious. Now we're going to try the cookies and cream. I'm a fan of cookies and cream. I don't like that I'm not seeing much dark on these on the package here, because cookies and cream is equal part cookies and cream, and I'm seeing a lot of cream here, not a lot of cookies. Now these are, let's see what it says in the back. We lightly coat it in a fudgy glaze, drizzle it with creamy vanilla goodness, which is always good. Creamy vanilla goodness is beautiful, and sprinkle it with cookie bits to make a crazy good snack. Because life is serious, popcorn isn't. Popcorn is serious though. I really need to take popcorn seriously. I'm a little disappointed, Popworks. Oh yeah, that's a cookies and cream smell. The creaminess and the hint of chocolate. The pieces aren't quite as uniform as with the other one. You can look here. More smaller bits inside there than the other package, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's go ahead and plenty of cream, not getting much cookie. Maybe that's just because the cream's, well, the vanilla fudge is on top, and it's kind of accenting the cream flavor. But I'm not getting a lot of chocolatey cookie goodness, which is part of cookies and cream. The chocolatey goodness is important. Also getting some hard bits. Some of it was corn kernel, but other parts of it were, that was definitely some extra hard shell, which is weird because this is supposed to be dusted. Or I guess it's the harder parts of the glaze. Maybe somehow the cookie dust makes it harder to get an even glaze on these. I'm not sure. After several pieces, I'm still not getting the cookie part. I mean, I can see it there. It's visible. The cookie dust, making the popcorn brown, but I don't know if the popcorn's negating it, or if there's just too much creaminess to it. It's a white fudge glaze sprinkled with sweet cream with cookie bits, and the glaze and the sweet cream are pretty much just canceling out the cookie bits. It's not that it's not tasty, it's just that it's not quite cookies and cream. Definitely cream. Maybe the slightest hint of cookies, but I'm not really getting the full effect. Delicious, but I'm not quite getting what I want here. Out of the two, I mean, Popworks does make a nice little product here. The popcorn, with a few exceptions in this bag here, no big bits, a nice even coating. This is amazing. The salted caramel, I really love it, and I love the salt kick afterwards. I love the initial hit of chocolate mellowing into the caramel, and then the salted aftertaste that just kind of hits you every once in a while. Lovely. These, a little more muted, not quite the taste I was going for. Delicious, but in a way that's different from what I expected. You know what I'm saying? That's Popworks & Company's party-worthy popcorn flavors. 2 of the 3. They, again, did not send birthday cake, probably because I would have had to eat an entire birthday cake beforehand to get the taste for them, and we all would have died. This, big fan of these. These, kids will probably love these. I'm keeping these for myself, as well as the extra bag over here. No one will ever know, unless I create a video and mention it several times. Thanks for watching, everybody!